And I got to be honest, man, looking at that film, that footage that Stacy was talking under of Ioane, just getting past the first level, going into the second level, looking for someone to hit. I was intimidated just sitting here, you know, like he was patrolling.
He was intimidating just going through the interviews with the teams. They said when he walked in the room, like there's a presence that he brings.
Okay, so once again, just like we saw on Thursday night with the defensive lineman, you're going to see 10-yard splits and then the full 40, and the 10-yard split is crucial. Why, Daniel?
Yeah, because that's going to more mimic what you're going to see and what the important part of the run is.
It's Austin Barber from Florida is the first one out.
And if you're looking at offensive tackles, which Barber is for the Gators, that 10 time that they're hunting is 175.
Of Northwestern.
He's going to be a 25-year-old rookie.
Look at him go. It's like the mountain running down the track there. 5.27.
He's trying to
6'9".
He started 50 games.
Look at him run. Just ride it out at 5.5 flat.
Actually, take that back. He started 21 games. All 16 at left tackle, 25. And he's not, I mean, you're not drafting him to run 40s.
.503 from Besances.
Yeah, really good time for him. He doesn't have the ideal length, a little bit short arms, but you can watch the Miami game and Bain would come in there and get some work against him. That was an epic battle with those guys. First play of the Notre Dame game, he grabs a linebacker and just drives him right into the ground.
Next up,
Bowery plays tackle, left tackle at BC. I think he might end up finding his way inside to guard at the next level. And you're looking at that split 178, not too bad.
The 40s that you missed during our commercial break, Parker Brailsford of Alabama. 5.02, that was nicely done.
Yeah, he's going to be someone that's interesting as a center in that third, fourth round range.
Memphis, Travis Burke.
Burke, who helped coach him on the offensive line there at Memphis. How about David Deal? Oh, blast from the past.
Jagger Burton. 4.96.
Getting faster.
So he's the Jaggermeister right now of this 40. DJ Campbell moments ago.
Good start.
5.07.
Big guard.
Fernando Carmona. Alabama had a good day yesterday. Big finish right there.
Announced with a presence there at the finish line.
Cage Casey. Running on white turf. 5.21.
But you're keeping your eye on 4 Texas A&M guys. We've got 13 here, so why not 4 offensive linemen?
Yeah, and Mike Elko, their head coach at Texas A&M, he was in with Rich and DJ, and obviously bursting with pride. But this is the second one because Chase Besances said that DJ already said, hey, he's going to be a heck of a player, second-day pick. Demetrius Crownover came to Texas A&M as a tight end and was actually listed, DJ, as an athlete when he went into Texas A&M before, of course, growing to the tackle position. But 4 of those guys here, Trey Zune, who we saw at the Senior Bowl and got hurt, just spoke with him, said he's fully healthy, ready to go today.
Enrique Cruz of Kansas Jayhawks getting ready to go, and then in a few more runners, it'll be Jennings Dunker. And guys, I'm curious, do you think that Frank Crum is sitting at home just like Xavier Worthy when he's watching all the guys run the 40s? He's trying to compare the mullets. He doesn't want to give up the rep as best mullet of the 2020s.
Well, person did take a seat, just in case you're wondering. Stacy Davis for the 516. Stacy?
Rich, I cannot contain my excitement and anticipation to see Jennings Dunker run this 40. Shout out Rhett Lewis, a little alert he gave me. He took 5 shots of espresso before the Senior Bowl. So I asked Dunker this morning how much coffee he's consumed today. 400 milligrams, which is the equivalent of about 4 cups. But he said, I've got more in my bag.
Okay, I don't know if that's a figurative thing where he keeps coffee in his bag.
He does.
Thank you. Good to know.
He keeps
Thank
coffee
you.
in his bag, Rich.
Good to know. Garrett D. Giorgio of UCLA is running here.
Plays tackle and guard. I think he's better inside.
5'3", 7". Here he is. Highly caffeinated, unlike his cousin Ava right there. That's right. Wake up, your cousin's running. There he goes. Jennings Dunker, 5'19".
Had his head down for most of that run.
Oh, he has to, otherwise it's aerodynamically improper. Oh, yeah, this is, I mean, honestly, this is what it's built for.
I just like that he pops his head up. I think you'll see that feathery front kind of pop up a little bit as well to
That
complement
flow.
the flow in the back.
Looks like those underwater cameras, right?
Yes, exactly. Here we go. There we go.
By the way, Spencer Fano.
Let's go. He's, again, some teams will have him on their board as a guard. He's not super long, but he has got really good athleticism. He's excellent in the run game, and I think he's got areas he can improve in pass protection, but it's all there.
Nice.
Good start.
Nice finish, too.
Yeah, he was rolling.
4.93. Fano still having the best of the group.
That's a really good 10.
Namaste. 4.95. Great split, too, of 172. Stacy?
Outstanding split, and he is extremely flexible. DJ just mentioned the yoga instructor that his mom is. Well, she got him into it back during COVID. He said, I'd never really stretched before, but she said, yoga, 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 you've got to do this. So he picked it up then, and he actually acknowledged, DJ, that it has come in handy. He's been in some compromising situations on the field, but falls back on that flexibility now.
Yeah, it's a great trait to have.
Same thing as listening to your mother.
Yeah,
That's
no
great.
question.
I mean,
No question.
is that a metric? Is that a measurable? The kid who actually listens to his mother instead of blaming her for everything?
Yeah, I don't know what's more rare, his flexibility or that he's listening to his mom at a young age. Nicely done. Lateral quickness, he can bend, he's smart.
Aaron in Maryland, 5.09.
Good time. He's a right tackle for the Terps. Generate some movement on some down blocks, and thought he was another one of those tackles that could see some time inside at guard, get an opportunity there.
Here's Maxie Honachor of Arizona State.
He is a very good player who just keeps getting better throughout the year. Had a great week at the Senior Bowl, and I think has a chance to get his way into the first round.
Now running a combine.
Good 10
Nice
split.
Yeah. And a nice time. 4.91. That's tied for the best. The law firm of Fano and E. Honachor is leading the way through one round of the 40s. And
That's
there's
underrated flow right there.
That is. It's the Fano, and I think this woke his cousin up. Yeah, wake up. Yeah. Okay, the second runs at it, it being obviously the 40-yard dash of the first of two offensive line groups is Austin Barber, who's got the same time, 5.12. There's 57 offensive linemen invited to the combine, and all split into two groups. And That's the final day today. Berenson improves his time slightly.
A little bit better.
I just cannot get over the size of this man. All right.
Much better.
How many times have you seen .14 sliced off of a 40?
Well, I think the first one, remember, he false start, had to go back. I think he was just a little more fresh on that run.
Sanchez.
Good times.
He's a 5:03 runner. Nicely done for Bowery. A little fist pump. Why not? Ian Rappaport. Hello.
Hello, Rich. One of the things I take away from my week in Indianapolis is the unbelievable need for offensive linemen. We're going to spend a lot of time over the next 2 weeks or a little bit more talking about all the quarterbacks and all the skill guys and who can get receivers and who can get all the really good running backs. So much of the conversation here was how needy everyone is in free agency and then in the draft on offensive linemen. And look, there are several good offensive linemen coming out in free agency, from the Zion Johnsons or Tyler Linderbaums of the world, or Rasheed Walker, whether or not Trent Williams is free. There's a lot of questions there. But these general managers I spoke with really believe you can get instant impact starters in the first round of this draft. Probably, I'd say a couple probably in the top 10. Plenty of good options to bolster the offensive line moving forward.
And Brailsford, while you were delivering that information, Ian, just had a very nice time. Got a warm round of applause from everyone here.
Much deserved. He's a little bit undersized, just a little under 6'2", 289 pounds, but that's his game. It's quickness, his ability to pull as a center. He's a pest. Like, he just keeps working his hands. He's a tough kid, just not that big size.
Burke, 5'19". 40s while we were in commercial break. Burton, who had the 40 lead for a hot second, lowers his time to 4.94.
2 excellent times.
DJ Campbell trying to cut it to the 5:07.
He looks good when he's running.
Does. He cuts into it by a half a
that was smooth.
thousandth.
That was very smooth.
Carmona.
Yeah, he likes to hold it in until the
I
very
know,
end.
yeah,
He's
I
got to
know.
let it out.
I heard that. I get it. Casey going to stick with his first. I guess the short arms didn't matter there.
Was not an issue. Crownover's got 35 3/8 arms.
Yeah.
It's enormous.
I mean, we're going to be having this conversation about Bain for the next 2 months.
I know.
Listen to this. He weighed nearly 400 pounds when he got to college. He lost 50 to get to his playing weight. In the 8th grade, 5'10", reaches 6'8" by the time he got to be in his senior year, and he added another inch in college.
Yeah, the phone looks like a pager in his hand. And that's why you're comping him with Trent Brown, who's had a heck of a career.
He's been playing for a while, going back to 2015. Get a decade in the league, and just, you don't see guys that.
I've never seen a bigger man in my life than J.O.
Oh, he's enormous.
5'3", 8. All right, here's Jennings Dunker. All right, Ava's got the bib. Ava's awake. She's up and at him. Very rarely do we make sure we're back live so we could watch a guy with big hair run. There he goes. Go, big fella. Let's stick with his first.
Look at another Hawkeye there, and Brandon Scherf. Just look at the size.
It's a good comp.
Measurable. Scherf's an awesome player, but that's same school. You guys look a lot alike in terms of their physical attributes.
Spencer Fano.
That's smooth.
trying to improve on the 4.91, and he can't. But it's still, yeah, I hear you, bud. Still tied in the clubhouse, though, and never know what the official time's going to be. But by the way, 4.93 is outstanding.
Well, his 10 splint went from a 1.73 to a 1.72.
Well,
so
that's good.
The number that you want to post, he improved. It looked like he really got out.
Damn it.
That was his goal. He was joking. He's extremely funny, you guys. He's going to be a great addition to a locker room.
Freeling improves on his time.
He thinks he can run fast. He thinks he can run faster than that, too, with an excellent 10-yard split. He's going to be a top 20 pick when we get to the end of the process.
You
here.
think so, Hog? He's 25. He's right in the middle of your top 50.
Yeah, I think that's the absolute floor for him. You look at ABT with Fano. And remember, ABT played tackle at USC, ended up kicking inside to guard. We'll see what happens with Spencer, where he's going to play. But you look at the arm length, identical and very similar in terms of getting out the gate in the 10.
Hecht will stick with his first. The final 240s of the first group. .509 is his first.
Still good times for him.
I guess that's the mirror drill that we're going to see later on, right?
Yeah. You move over here when you're 13 years old from Nigeria. That's not that long ago. To be here right now and putting on a show.
Let's stick with his first. It's all right, brother. Wonder if you learned that word in America.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
All right, it's an all-hair simulcam. Two guys that won't be Titans because of it. Maybe they will. Look at all of that flow. Nicely done by Fano. Logan was here Thursday running like a receiver. Nicely done. The offensive linemen are off the 40-yard stripe and heading out to the field for on-field workouts here on a Big Man Sunday.